that next one, Bremen Gladbach. Uh, I guess Bremen's got to feel good with the draw. I mean, they need 3 points, but getting Gladbach at home and holding them, this is a defense that's been a little susceptible. um, have to feel good. Again, as Keenan, kind of alluded to, Gladbach has had their struggles. I still see them right there. I think they're going to finish third. Um,
Third or fourth?
oh, good point. Forgot about Leipzig.
It's a legitimate question.
I gotta look. I gotta look at the schedule a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I mean, that was really the highlight as we finish up these fixtures here. The teams at the top struggled, and this is a point of the season where I think people criticize Bayern for going on their eighth championship in a row, but the Bayern time of year is real. This is where fatigue starts kicking in. We've seen injuries, and obviously with everything that's going on with the pandemic, teams are coming back in a really weird time. Like coming back from an off season, but you've got championship implications on the line. And these other teams, you see them kind of crumbling under that pressure. Now, I'm not saying that it's a huge crumble and that people are going to fall out, but seeing these teams struggle here and Bayern start to pull away, that's not coincidence.
No.
That's the sign of a team that is a dynasty club. So that being said, it's really going to be a matter of who can live up to that this pressure here, because it's only gonna grow stronger as teams slip up and you start to see, okay, wow, we got a chance to get second here, we got a chance to get that. Ultimately, Dortmund will get second. Championship to Bayern. For me, on paper, I still say Gladbach. I think Gladbach sneaks in for the third. They are 2 points behind right now. Depending on what happens with Europe, because they don't have Europe to play for, I think that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. If we do get European fixtures while the league's still going, I think that's the assumption. But that's going to come into play for me because Nagelsmann's sides just play on momentum, and they have ups and downs. And I think that, yeah, I think that Gladbach gets it.
I think, as unpredictable as it has been, it's certainly not out of the question, and points wise, it's definitely not out of the question. I'm just looking ahead at the remaining fixtures, just trying to see. Bayern still has Leverkusen and Gladbach left to play, and Leipzig and Dortmund still have to play. And what's the last match day look like? Yeah, and that's the only crossover between those top 5 teams.
Yeah, that's a really good point there, as far as them playing each other. Hey, we'll see, boys.
It's going to be exciting for sure.